We all really want to do our bit to help the planet and be more eco-friendly, but when it comes to eco-jargon, frankly, we are struggling to keep up. So today I've teamed up with Professor Paul Ekins from the UCL Institute for Sustainable Resources to explain some of those tricky meanings so you don't have to Google them. Greenwashing. These are statements often made by large companies about their environmental actions that are either misleading or not backed up by evidence. Net zero. This is a condition in which emissions of greenhouse gases to the atmosphere are balanced by removal of greenhouse gases from it. It's a term routinely used by countries and increasingly by companies that set net zero as a target for some future date. Biomass. This is the mass of living or recently harvested organisms, plants or animals. Some biomass is used as, or is grown to be used as fuel, often to replace fossil fuels. Carbon neutral. This is an activity or organisation that has no net emissions of greenhouse gases. Offsetting carbon. Now this is when individuals or businesses try to balance emissions of greenhouse gases from their activities with the removal of an equivalent amount of greenhouse gases from the atmosphere. Regenerative. This means activities that restore the environment, especially in respect of agriculture, that improves the soil and increases biodiversity. Carbon footprint. Now, this is the measure of carbon emissions associated with the consumption of goods and services by a person, organisation or country. Sustainability. Now this is the ability of some process, organisation or condition to continue into the long term. Microplastics. Now these are tiny plastic particles in the environment. Plastics don't decompose, but instead break up into these tiny pieces which can accumulate in the environment and end up in the food chain after being eaten by organisms. So there you have it. Now you never have to wonder again what those words actually mean. And remember, despite the confusing language often used, there are lots of simple things you can do to help the planet, including requesting a smart meter installation from your energy supplier. It comes with a handy in-home display which shows you the cost and the amount of energy you're using. This helps you to identify areas where you can cut down on your energy use to be more energy efficient, which in turn helps the environment.